everyone, welcome back to the Bristolcity YouTube channel and welcome back to yet another video. And in this one, we'll be looking at 3 assets for Bristol City that have been talked about very much this campaign, and 3 very key assets for Bristol City who might be on their way out. At least one of them might be on their way out. And before I name them, please make sure to hit like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the Bristolcity YouTube channel for more Bristol City content. And once you've hit that subscription button, hit the notification bell to be notified every single time I do upload a video. And also make sure to comment down below. Anything really. Probably best to comment down below after I've given the names I'm going to mention here. So the 3 names I'm going to talk about in this video are Alex Scott, Antoine Semenyo, and Noah Masengo. And these are 3 players who are key to Bristol City's system and key to how they play. All very young. Alex Scott is, 18, and Masengo is 22, so it's not really pushing near the 30s anyway, and not going to push anytime soon. And that is key for this, because when you have a young asset, always bumps up the price by a couple of million, and that is crucial in terms of selling for Bristol City, and that is exactly what we need to do. So I'll start off with Alex Scott, who has recently been playing in the under-19 Euros and caught a lot of people's attention. He has been excellent for England, and he's really been very good in that midfield, alongside Akani Chukwuemeka, feeding balls for Liam Delap. High-quality England players in there. But he's really stood out for his passing range, for his passing ability, his eye to pick out a pass, his ability to play through the thirds. And he also showed that Bristol City throughout the whole season. 2 assists might not be that great, but he did create 6 big chances. So is it down to a bit of poor finishing perhaps? Or is it down to him creating big chances for players who are maybe not the ones who typically score goals for Bristol City? Maybe something like that. 0.9 key passes per game in the 21-22 season. That's nearly 1 key pass per game, which is very good at his age and at championship level. So again, very good. And yeah, 4 goals, 2 assists, and crucial goals as well, which is very important. And Derby at home. Some other goals which I'm trying to think of. I can't remember any off the top of my head, but Derby at home was a very important goal. He also scored against Nottingham Forest, didn't he? Even though he went on to lose that game, but still, he's scoring goals here, which is crucial. And he's adapted very well to men's football, in quotation marks. Obviously, he's been playing with the under-23s. And came from Guernsey, and he's been very good. He's adapted very, very, very well to the first team, and he's really showed his qualities in a really abundant way. He's not a one-dimensional player by any means. He's really, really good, and his passing, his ability to win the ball back, and that's 1.6 tackles per game. That's good for a player who likes to get forward, and I really like that about him. He's not just a playmaker. He's aggressive in his tackles. He's really, really strong, and he can hold his foot down very well. And he's also been a key part of Nigel Pearson's counter-attacking system. His name doesn't get mentioned too much when we talk about Voyman, Semenyo, Martin. Scott has been pivotal to that clicking. He's been really, really crucial to how Bristol City playing, how Bristol City operate in the middle, and how Bristol City really gel together as an attacking force. And he's really stood out from the others as well, like some Matty James, Andy King, Joe Williams, and Noah Masengo. Hint there. Some players who have really also been brought in to play in the system, but he's just stood out at a very young age as well. And I said goals arriving from deep. He generally is there in around the box when crosses are put into the box, and he's really, really good at coming from deep and scoring. And I've mentioned, brilliantly performing really well at under-19 Euros. So all of that said and done, I've also done a little other stat, which is projected goals and projected assists throughout the season. And Alex Scott, 4 goals, 2 assists this season. He's played 38 games. So I've done projected of 46 games. So if he carried out this exact same number of stats, number of average goals, average assists per game, if he carried out 46 games, what would his number of goals be? And that is projected number of goals is 44.8, not 40, just 4.8, not 44.8. That would be ridiculous. But the Mitrovic, just 4.8, which is again around 4. I rounded up to 5, and 2.4, which is around right. So, like Scott's, decent stats there for a player so young as well. Let's move on to Ghanaian international winger, superb technical player, superb strength, superb intelligence, superb pace, superb running power. Real running machine for Bristol City alongside Andy Voyman. Untitled Chapter has been pivotal to how Bristol City play this season, and he has shown qualities like he hasn't shown since he's been in the first team mould, and he's shown that he can really put up numbers now, and that is key to Semenyo's game. He stops putting up numbers for this City team. He's getting a move somewhere that is going to be ridiculous for his career. He's going to get a big money move somewhere in the Premier League, somewhere in Europe, because he deserves it. He keeps carrying on these numbers. This guy's going to be a top talent, because we know this guy has it. He has it. Semenyo has all of the attributes to be a top player in the Championship. He just hasn't quite clicked for him. This season, it really did click for him. 31 games, so yeah, ish, 3/4 I'd say. 24 starts, so just over half the starts. 8 goals, 12 assists. 12 assists, that is ridiculous in 31 appearances and 24 starts. He's assisted in he's assisted in half the games he started, which is ridiculous. And he's scored in one. He scored 1 in 3 of the games he started as well. 2.3 shots per game. Remember last season, Semenyo had a lot of shots. Didn't quite click. This season's really clicked. 8 big chances created. Ridiculous. 49% successful dribbles, which is pretty good for a winger. That's pretty good. Those numbers are usually lower. One thing I'd like to improve though is 19% accurate crosses, which is a bit erratic, I'd say. But again, he has got 12 assists, so is that kind of mitigated? This season, some of the notes I've taken, just visually, his shooting has improved massively. Last season was wayward. It was unbelievably bad. His better end product, that's obviously reflected by the fact he's got 12 goals, and that's 12 assists and 8 goals, 20 goal contributions. That's ridiculous. And his strength, with Borough at home, where he shrugged off the defender, put him on his backside, puts the ball in for Voyman, scores. It's just general play like that, which is getting him so much traction. And yeah, I feel like he is really good and really improved that strength. And just like I did with Alex Scott, projected goals 11.8, which is basically 12, so 4 more than him if you want to be precise, 3.8 more than him. And projected assists is 17.8, which is basically 18. And then if you add 12 and 18 together, that's 20 goal contributions. So yeah, 20 goal contributions, very good for a team probably going to be down there again. Or was down there last season, around there, in that mould. And yeah, I can see him getting a big money move somewhere brilliant. And whether that will happen this season, I hope not. I hope he stays. He's key to the City team. I can see that happening. He's really good. And surely clubs in the Premier League abroad, especially in Spain or Italy, start taking notice of him because he's really, really good. And see his financial situation, he would probably command a fee normally for a player of his ability. Next up, and finally, is Noah Masengo, who is interesting. Is a very interesting case because 37 games played, 26 starts, which is just over half the games. More starts than Semenyo actually. Obviously 0 goals and 2 assists, which is again kind of fine for a player who's not really a attacking midfielder. He's a box-to-box midfielder, I suppose, in a way. He's more of an engine within that midfield. And what is really good about him is his dribbling. 69% successful dribbles, which is really good. 63% ground deals won. Again, that sense of you can probably rely on him to win the ball back. He's aggressive as well, which is very, very important in that midfield. In the Championship, 86% accuracy pass from your own half. That doesn't really say much, but could be a short pass, could be a long pass. Some of the passes, though, could be key passes, which is very important. And 78% accuracy passes per game, so that's not too bad. In terms of visual notes, it's some games he's in and out of. He's a bit erratic, can be a bit inconsistent. When we shipped not home, not very good in the first half. Second half came to life, was absolutely brilliant. Good dribbler of the ball. He's, again, as I mentioned, good successful dribbles. No dribbles completed are very good. And he can just take on a man. You probably trust him to take on a man, beat a man, probably create a big chance and lay off to Semenyo on the front three, and they'll, in turn create an opportunity. Something like that is what Masengo is very good at. And he's very, and that is also, again, very, very key to the City team. We need to get numbers forward quickly, and Masengo can do that. Some of the things which can slightly be improved on, though, is he can sometimes get bullied in that midfield, which is a bit of an interesting case, because he's not really built weak, as in he's not a weak player physically. He is quite strong, but he sometimes still gets bullied, which is a bit of a concern. But again, he's bundles of energy, absolute bundles of energy in that midfield. Never stops running. He's an absolute running machine. He's an absolute powerhouse in that midfield. He will run all day. He will not stop running. 95th minute, he'll start pressing. He'll start the press whilst all the others are down on their feet. He'll start the press. He's that good. He's that full of energy. It is ridiculous. But again, he can be a bit erratic in terms of his end product, which is slightly needs to be improved on. So is he quite ready for that big step yet? I don't know. Nice are being, kind of the ones that are kind of interested in him. They've just lost their manager to PSG, so does that have a bearing on the decision? I don't know. But, whatever it is, if Masengo leaves this summer, which again might be one of the things that will happen this summer, it will be a bit of a loss, but I'm sure we can replace him. I don't think it'd be as much of a loss as Alex Scott or Antoine Semenyo, if my opinion, if it's valid, so that's all from me. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like on the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more Bristol City content, the team I support. If you want to comment down below your thoughts on Scott, Semenyo and Masengo, then let me know down in the comment section below. And also answer one question for me if you're heading down there. Who would you be less bothered about selling? Would it be Masengo? Would it be for me? Semenyo or Scott? Who would you be most worried about losing, or would you be least worried about losing? Let me know down in the comment section below. Keep safe, everyone, and I will catch you all later. Cheers.